I'm assuming you have the same.
Okay. So I have a project with a friend, and I have some question for you too.
Okay. Sorry, my cat.
Oh. 1 second. Okay. Just up. Okay. Up. Okay, we can begin if you want.
Okay.
You begin with your subject, or
yeah, I can tell
with
you.
My subject.
I can start with mine. Okay. I'm doing a project in my class, and we're focusing on food justice.
Okay.
Do you know what that is?
Yes.
Food justice? Okay. So basically, we are doing an ethnography on food justice and the communities in our area of San Jose in California. And we're researching different gardens and different groups that are working to kind of solve this injustice. And I'm sorry, my cat's being really needy right now.
No problem.
So also I wanted to ask you, do you know what a food desert is?
Can you repeat the question?
A food desert? Do you know what that is? You know what a desert is? Like a dry, barren land.
Yes. Can you explain?
Yeah. So a food desert is, it's an area where there's not a lot of food options. There's especially fresh food, vegetables and fruits and things like that. So it's an area that of a community that is kind of in a desert where there's not a lot of food. So there's a lot of those in San Jose, and a lot of people don't have access to fresh food. So a lot of people, they have to eat fast food, or they eat just from liquor stores, corners, gas stations, things like that. And so it's not healthy food. Yeah, so that's kind of what a food desert is. So what kind of access do you have to fresh food?
In my country?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So in my country, so I come from France.
Okay.
I live in Paris. And in my country, it's easy to access at the fresh food. But so easy, no. It's easy because the fresh food is present in all the market. But the fresh food have an important price, so not all the people can buy the fresh food. But it's present in all the market. Just the price is important.
Yeah. So that's the issue, is the price.
Your question is,
so
what's price? If
people couldn't have access to that food, it was because of the price?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. So that's interesting, because here that's definitely an issue as well, the price, because fast food. Do you guys have fast food?
Yes.
So McDonald's and Taco Bell. Yeah. So those foods are cheaper. So that's a good point, yeah. And what else was I gonna ask you? Have you noticed where you're from or where you're going to school now that there are areas that could be considered impoverished, poverty-ridden areas that have more fast food options and less access to markets or to stores? Have you noticed that?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question because I have a bad connection?
Yeah.
And I don't understand all the question.
Yeah.
And I prefer say it now. I haven't a good level in English, so sometimes it's a little difficult for me. But I understand just the connection is.
Yeah, no worries. So have you noticed that there are areas that are poorer areas that have more access to fast food opposed to markets and fresh foods?
Yes, I think I have. We have. The question is if I understand. We have in France area just for fresh food. Yes, yes, we have, but in the big supermarkets, the fresh food have an important price, but in the markets just specialized in the fresh food, the price are very, very, very important because in France it's so difficult to have the really fresh food because we have lots of exportation with the Union European. So we have a lot of fresh food, but for example, for the students, during to eat in the day, in the journey, it's more easy to go in fast food than go to the fresh food area because the price is so important.
Yeah, definitely. So you eat a lot of fast food?
Yes. Yes, I like, but isn't good for me.
Yeah, definitely. But it's good, so and cheap. What kind of fast food do you guys have there?
Can you repeat?
What kind of fast food do you guys have there?
The time.
Say that again?
I don't understand with my connection.
Okay. What kind of fast food do you have? Like what fast food restaurants do you have there? Like McDonald's and what other kinds?
Okay. In my country, we have McDonald's. I don't know if you see, but we have KFC.
Oh yeah, we have KFC.
Okay. Okay. We have Quick.
Quick?
Yes.
What's that?
Maybe it's French, but I'm not sure. It's like McDonald's, but with a different style. But it's like McDonald's.
Okay.
And we have so McDonald's, Quick, KFC. We have Burger King.
Okay.
For the French people, for example, Burger King is the better fast food in France.
Huh. Interesting.
We prefer Burger King for the quality than McDonald's, for example, or Quick.
Okay.
And I think it's all.
Cool. Okay. Interesting. I would say I think we have a lot more here in America just because we have to blow that stuff up. We have have you heard of Panda Express?
What?
Have you heard of Panda Express?
No.
It's a fast food Chinese restaurant.
No.
Oh yeah. See, we have that here. We have Taco Bell. Do you guys have Taco Bell? Okay. These are all options that like we have on campus. So a lot of the restaurants we have on campus are fast food. So like pizza, burgers, you know. How is that? Is it the same there? What type of food restaurants do you have on campus?
So we haven't in French, but I describe the fast food with burger, but we have too the fast food. I don't know if you have this type of fast food, but it's the brand 5. 5 or O5.
Oh no, we don't.
It's a brand for just pizza.
Oh, okay.
And in France, I forgot here, but we have the Subway too.
Oh, Subway, yeah. Okay, we have Subway. That's a healthier option, I guess, of fast food. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. What other questions do I have? Do you know of any resources that are on your campus that are to help students who don't have access to food? So, like at my school, we have, there's a lot of food pantries on campus where people can just go in and take food. Is there anything like that on your campus for kids or students who don't have access to that?
Okay. So the help for students, yes, we have help, but isn't an help. How can I explain? In France, to go to the university or to go in the, for example, me, I'm in the School of Business.
Yeah.
And the price is important. So the different region of the France can help the student to access at the school or the university, and it's this important package of help. It's a lot of money to access at the school and to access at the food with minimum quality, but I think isn't sufficient to access at the fresh food area, or just 1 or 2 per week, 1 or 2 days per week, so no more, I think.
And what was else I going to ask you? Oh, do like at home, if you're with your family or your friends, it's normal to cook at home? Like, is that like a lot of people cook at home?
Yes. In France, it's in our culture to cook, and in my family, for example, it's important to have a good quality of life. So it's important for my mother, for example, to cook the fresh product. But a part of family in France can't have the access. But the majority of people in France try to have the access to fresh food because we know it's better
for you,
for the health, and in more it's a culture in France to cook, and the majority of people like to cook for the family or between friends, with friends and others.
Oh, cool. Okay, good. That's good to know. I mean, I know as a student, I like to eat out and go to fast food and stuff because it is easier and it's cheaper. But at the same time, I do know, I like to cook for myself, and I like to use fresh ingredients, and I like to know what I'm eating, what you're putting into your body and stuff like that. So yeah, lately I've been trying to, stick to just eating fresh foods because I know it's not, greasy and artificial.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
I think that's pretty much all the questions I have for you. Yeah. Did you want to go ahead and ask me your questions?
It's my turn, or
yeah,
you are
go
on
ahead.
your question?
It can be your turn.
Okay. So just I begin because I have been off screen of my screen screenshot.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Sorry.
I was gonna say, is your semester still going, or your school still going?
Yes. I don't understand the end of your question.
Is your school still in session? You're still in school?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's for school, and okay. Me and my friend isn't here tonight, but it's a project and for 2%.
Mm-hmm.
So isn't a project, it's an analysis. So it's to analyze the new marketing methods with the social media,
okay.
like the ambassador. If you see.
I don't know what that is.
Okay. The ambassador, for example, it's a person with contract. The person have contracts with different brands, like for example Zara, or you see Zara,
mm-hmm.
the brand Zara.
Yeah.
Yes, Zara or Nike or Adidas, and the contract is to have a picture on Instagram, for example, or Nike or Facebook, sorry, a picture of the person with the product of the brand.
Mm-hmm.
It's a new method of communications for the brand and a new method of marketing, because if the person is a celebrity, like I don't know, but Kanye West, for example, and other the sportsmen and other, it's a good method of communications for the brand. So that it is the ambassador. We have the influencer. It's the same method, but with a contract different. For example, it's the person with who realize a video on YouTube, for example, to present different products for the people on YouTube, or the algorithm for the research of internet. Your research as analyzed, and the publicity on your computer in Facebook or in other sites have an orientation of your previously research on Google, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I begin my question.
Okay.
So the first is, do you use social network?
Yes. I use Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook sometimes.
Okay. And what is your frequency? 30 minutes per day, 1 to 2 hours per day, for example, or 2 to 3 hours per day, or more of 3 hours per day?
I would say probably between 1 and 2 hours. Like throughout a whole day.
Okay. And you say that the type of social network was Snapchat and Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And Instagram.
And Instagram or Twitter? Just Instagram?
Yeah, not Twitter.
Okay. Okay. So the first question is, okay. In recent years, we have seen a new type of marketing that brands used to improve the visibility and traffic on their website and develop a long-term royalty relationship with internet users. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Have you noticed?
Say that again?
Have you understand before, or I repeat all the question?
Can you repeat the question?
Okay. In recent years, we have seen a new type of marketing that brands used to improve the visibility and traffic on their website.
Okay.
And develop a long-term loyalty relationship with internet users.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you noticed?
So I think so. From what I understand, you're saying that brands have started to use marketing to create more traffic on their websites, to make more people use their websites. Well, I notice, like, definitely when I'm online or like even using social media, there's always like ads, more ads, than normal, and they're usually like things that my phone would know that I want to see. You know what I mean? So like if I'm looking like if I'm online shopping or something, I'll be on social media a couple hours later and there'll be an ad for what I was shopping for earlier. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. So the fifth question: what types of marketing strategies do you know about social networks? So you have 5 choice. Do you know the influencer, for example?
Say that again. The what?
Do you know, for example, the influencer? It's a type of marketing strategies.
No, I
used
don't.
by no. Okay. The ambassador.
No.
Nope. Okay. So the SEO type.
No.
No. The algorithm or affiliation. For example, when you review a product on another site, for example, the cookies on banners.
Oh, yeah.
Website.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And the gifting lounge or free gift. Right, so it's a marketing concept where you associate a product to a star to increase sales without being a brand ambassador.
Yeah, I think I've seen those.
Okay. Are you sensitive to this type of strategy?
No. Usually I ignore them.
No? Can you explain why?
Well, I would say I just don't normally click on ads. Or like if there was something that, like popped up on my screen, I wouldn't click on it. I would rather just ignore it, and continue whatever I was doing on my browser.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
So my eighth question, does this influence your purchase decision?
Say that again.
Does this influence your purchase decision?
Oh, usually no. But like I said, if I was shopping or something, the ads will now be based off of what I have researched, like what I've looked up. So I would say that the ads are definitely appealing to me, and they are for items that I normally would buy, but I mean, they don't make me buy them. If anything, I think they're annoying.
Okay, thank you. So, do you think that this kind of method will remove other categories of ads? For example, the television, poster, communication campaign, or radio?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think...
I can repeat if you want.
Yeah, can you repeat the first part of it?
Okay. Do you think that this kind of method will remove other categories of ads?
No. I think because people still watch TV and people still listen to the radio, I think those ads will still be a thing and be prominent. But I think on social media, it honestly adds another medium for people to buy ads. It's just another way to make money. So I think if anything, I think they'll stay. If anything, they'll just create new types of ads or advertisements.
Okay. It was the latest question. So for you, because I have a question again. For you, it's for example this method, their method of communication for the brand are in development, but in United States for you, it's in development, or you haven't seen the development of these categories?
What categories did you say?
These categories of marketing on the website, so in social media, is in development in France or United Kingdom, for example, in Europe, but in United States for you, it's in development or no? For example, influencer, free gifting, the ambassador, all these type of categories of marketing, it's in development in your country or not?
I think so. I would say so, yeah. I think ads recently have been changing, so I would say it's in development. Also, what was I gonna say? But yeah, I think definitely that it's something that is changing, and with the development of like more social media and television and Hulu and online streaming, things like that have created another space for people to have ads. So yeah, I would think so.
Okay, great. And so for you, for example, Kim Kardashian, isn't an ambassador because she has a lot of contracts with different brands. So an ambassador is, in general, one person for one or two brands. For example, Lewis Hamilton. I don't know if you see, it's a pilot in the Formula One car sport. It's the ambassador of Hugo Boss and Mercedes-Benz. So Kim Kardashian is an influencer. So there are a lot of contracts with a lot of brands, and it's possible to Kim Kardashian to have the contract for 1 million, between 1 million and more of 15 million of dollars in contract just for one post. So she posts, how can I explain? If she posts a picture on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter with the product of a big brand or a luxurious brand, she can have for one post $15 million. For you, it's normal or not?
Yeah, I think so. That people, especially celebrities, get paid to endorse. Yeah, definitely. I would say that whole family, like the Kardashians, kind of started that, I would say. I would like to think they did. They definitely blew it up with social media. And, you know, because people these brands saw that they were getting a lot of likes and that a lot of people were looking at their pages. So these brands have them, essentially advertise on their pages and then pay them because they know that a lot of people are going to see that ad. So yeah, definitely.
Okay, thank you. It was the latest question, and I finished for my subject.
Okay.
If you have any question or...
I thought of a couple more questions that I wanted to ask you. I wanted to ask, so for my class, I have to volunteer at, it's a garden, it's a sustainable garden, and they offer food to the nearby community, like the families in the community. They offer fresh food for them. Is there anything where you live similar to this, like a garden or, you know, community gardens or, you know, places that offer fresh food to families or the community, anything like that?
Can you repeat just the end or the question?
Yeah.
Please, because
the connection.
My screen cut the question and I don't understand. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. So do you have anything where you live that's similar to that? A garden where they offer the food to the community, the nearby people of the community?
Yes, I think.
Do you have community gardens?
Your question is if we have community to help people to have fresh food? Yes? Okay. Yes. In France, we have an association, if you see. The name is, in French, Les Restaurants du Cœur. So in English, it's the Restaurants of Earth. Earth.
Wow.
Okay, and it's how can I explain? It's lots of artists, the humorist, for example, or the people of the music, for example, in concerts.
Yeah.
I don't know the equivalent in English. Concerts, you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's for the public, it's payant, and the money gained with the concerts for in 3 or 4 big cities in France. All the money is for the person who can't have the fresh food, or who can't eat food because their person haven't money, or is in the streets to sleep, for example.
Yeah.
And we have, it's a real big association in France with a lot of artists, and it's really for the people in France to have this association, because we have lots of family and person in the streets, or who can't eat the fresh food, and it's important for the inhabitants of France.
Cool. That's really cool. I like that it's called the Restaurants of Earth. That's really a cool name.
Thank you.
Also, I wanted to ask, what was I gonna ask? So yeah, the last question I wanted to ask you are, so the markets, you guys, where you are, you don't have like grocery stores, do you? Or is it more so? Go ahead.
I don't understand.
So
a country market?
Yeah, so markets, is it like an outdoor market with fresh foods, or is it just like a store where you can go in and get fresh food?
Okay. The fresh food are in the big central markets. If you see the for you, it's the real big market, the most big market.
Yeah.
And we have in this type of market the fresh food, but in small quantity.
Okay.
And we haven't a good quality. It's fresh, but we haven't the good quality. To find the fresh food, we haven't another choice than go to the city center in the little markets.
Yeah.
Small markets, and it's the like situation for the beef, for example, or other products. If we want really fresh food or really good quality of food, we haven't another choice to go to the city center in the family market or small market. We haven't choice.
Okay, cool. That sounds good. Because I wanted to ask, because here in the United States, we have stores where you go in and get food, and then usually like once or twice a week we have farmers markets. It's called a farmers market, and it's where people sell their own fresh produce, and that's like the good fresh food that's better than in the stores. So it sounds like you have something similar there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, well those are all the questions I had for you. I hope I didn't keep you up too late.
I have another question, so for me it's perfect.
Okay. All right, so that's it then. Thank you.
Thank you too.
Okay.
And thank you for your information.
Yeah.
And I hope I respond correctly at your question.
Yeah, you did. You were very helpful. I hope your project goes well and the rest of your school year.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.